What's this about this new LBZ or Duramax you got?
Man, it's sweet, you know. It's got an LBZ in it. It's got American Force wheels. You know, I've got EFI Live on it, AirDog 165 lift pump. You know, just pretty much your supporting mods.
Is it behind that?
No, that is it. What are you talking about?
That right there is the LBZ.
Yes.
That's a van.
Yeah, but it's an LBZ van.
What the f? Today guys, Trucks and Water here, and you're probably wondering from the intro of this video, what in God's name have I got myself into? Well, this is a 2007 Chevy Express van, and it's not your typical contractor van that shows up at your door, screws you over out of $30,000, and then you have to call someone else. This thing has an LBZ Duramax in it. You heard that right. This thing is packing an LBZ Duramax in it on a single tune from EFI Live though, but that does not mean it's any slouch whatsoever. And now you're probably wondering, why in God's name does it have forces on it? Well, because why the f not? That's why. The owner of this van wanted to put forces on a van. This van is freaking badass. It's on a truck chassis, so technically I'm still doing a truck review. I don't want to hear from any of you all say it's not a truck review because technically it's on a truck chassis. So, still a truck technically. But anyways, I mean, this is my second Duramax, my first LBZ Duramax that I've done, and I love it. I love the setup. It's so unique, guys. Like, nowadays, you know, you can predict what a build's gonna be. I'm sorry, like, all the SEMA builds, for the most part, look kind of the same setup and everything. Most of the builds nowadays have the kind of the same setup with wheels and tires and lift kits and all that fun jazz. But this is just so different in the sense of it's a freaking van. The LBZ's Duramax is one of the best Duramax engines ever made. Everybody wants these in the cat eye ear trucks. They make a great horsepower from factory, and you can tune these trucks up to no tomorrow. He is planning on doing some more engine upgrades in the future. He's already got built stage 2 trans in it, but this one does not come with the Allison transmission. It's actually the 4L80, so it's not the greatest transmission behind it, but as you can hear, oh son, oh my god. I mean, there's something about a freaking Duramax. You just can't. You just gotta love it. And the best part about this Duramax is there is no tachometer. Yeah, all you got is speed, your battery, fuel level, engine temp, and oil pressure. And it's wonderful. He does have an edge monitor on this thing that reads all the normal stuff, you know, your normal freaking edge monitor system with, you know, your economy right now is about 18 miles to a gallon. Pretty good in a van, as I do say so myself. But like I said, guys, this thing is just so awesome. I freaking love it, and it's a van on forces. They're 20x10 independent forces, and they just make the van look so freaking unique. He does plan on doing some body work to it. Does plan on, you know, wrapping it, do some different stuff to it. So a future update review is coming soon. But until he gets that done, the way it is, I just love it. I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, I don't know how to describe this freaking vehicle, this van, because it's just so unique. And I mean, I don't know. Anyways, so back to my point that I was trying to make is Chevy put a lot of Duramax in a lot of different models. You got your trucks, you got your vans, you got your heavy duty, you know, stuff like that. People are even swapping them into light duty trucks because of how good and reliable the LBZ was. It's such a shame they only made it for 2 years, 06 and 07, but same time though, it just makes it that much sweeter. This is a 2-wheel drive van. It is not a 4-wheel drive, but he's been offered a lot of money for this van, even with 180,000 miles on it. I'm not gonna say the price he got it for, but let me just tell you, it's way under book value in what this van's actually worth. Even with almost 180,000 miles on it, this van is just so stupid cool that I mean, it just is. I mean, it does take almost $100 to fill this thing up, and it doesn't, as I'm driving it now, it doesn't drive like a normal truck. You're like a freaking boat, actually, because you got these tiny little mirrors you've got to look out, that like one's being held up by electrical tape on the other side, and it just adds to the van part. Like his Instagram name, The Real Bang Bus, I mean, it adds to the allure of this van. And it's got the LED headlights in the front, little square LEDs in them. It's got everything like that. It just adds to the coolness of it. Like I said, guys, he's a detailer. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. The tag popped up before. Make sure you follow him down the link. He's a great guy. Allowed me to drive his one-of-a-kind, unique Duramax van. But I mean, it's really cool. Now, what's even cooler about it is the seating position. You got 2 buckets in here with a giant open middle. As you can see right here, he's got an AR rack in this truck. Yeah, it's got an AR. If you're a liberal and you're offended, click off the video now. But I mean, it just adds to the allure of this van. Like if you see it going down the road, most people be like, huh, that's a van on nice wheels. Us truck guys, why the f is there American forces on a freaking van? And then to those rare few that know what this is, they're like, oh, that's a Duramax van. That's interesting. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't drive like a truck. I mean, it's got a lot of body roll to it. Once he gets the tunes, the good tunes on it, like the race tunes on this thing, it's gonna scream. But as you can hear, it gets up and moves. I mean, it's not a slouch by any stretch of the imagination. We're going pretty quick right there. But, so yeah, I mean, I absolutely freaking adore this van. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please contact the owner about it, because I don't know any farther more than that. If you like this video, guys, make sure you leave a like. Comment down below what you think of this van, because it's so different, it's so unique that I don't even know what my own opinion is on it, really, honestly. But comment down below what you think of it, if you ever driven one, if you have ever owned one, if your dad's owned one. Other than that, guys, make sure you drop a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe. Join the Trucks and Water family. We're constantly growing and changing and trying new and better things. Thank you all so much for the support recently. It's much appreciated. All of you, have a great day, and remember, never give up on your dreams.